Okay, this is the new landscaping at my house. That's the left side of the driveway. That's the right side. Let's go in and take a closer look at the left side. The only thing that's existing from before is this tree. That was there before. Everything else, grass was all pulled up, and we are doing a drought-resistant landscape. The only actual non-drought resistant plants per se are the four sun patiens at the front of the landscape. Everything else is all cactus and succulents, various assorted ones. There's if you can see this mound that's underneath the elephant cactus, that's kind of like the focus of this particular area in front. We got a nice agave plant there, all these various different smaller cactuses and succulents, all covered by a red mulch system. They're also on, we've got these little assortments of things here. They're on a drip system, so that means there's no sprinklers at all. There is an irrigation that goes underneath the ground, but it little drips on them. All right, here's the interesting feature on this part of the house, is that you've got, I made, if you can see the little blue, can't really see them sparkle here, but this is kind of, there's a lot of houses that have what's called a river rock treatment, which is basically a fake rock, a fake river made of rock. But most of the time it's done, like across the street for example, we'll take a quick peek, it's done in a desert scape with kind of, let's go look a little closer, normal stone. This is like the house across the street, okay? That's their river rock feature, okay? You can see it's kind of boring. It's kind of stone. They're almost all like that. Now, but if you look at ours, pardon the jiggling and whatnot, if you look at ours, what I designed is black polished stone. I put the little blue crystals in there, and here's the focal point, is they lead in like an S pattern to a real waterfall. It's actually running 24/7. Doesn't take up any water because it recycles, and it gives the illusion of the water coming down and flowing through this path. Close up of these blue crystals. Even on the waterfall itself, you see the blue crystals that simulate water. So that's the design. And so if we look at it kind of from this perspective, you can see how the S pattern kind of leads off onto the side of the property line. So that's the kind of focal point of this. Then on, that's the walkway leading up to the house. Didn't do anything there. It's a 30-year-old walkway, so it's nothing special. That would be some other expensive project. But on the other side of the walkway, you've got another treatment. So if we back up a little bit here, you can kind of see that's how the entry to the house actually is. You've got the river rock on one side, and then on the other side you've got another succulent and mulch treatment. Then you've got behind the waterfall, the other existing plant that was here before is the bird of paradise. Okay, it's hard to get a good clear picture of it. There we go. Yeah, oh, much better. There we are. Okay, there's your bird of paradise. We trimmed it down, got rid of all the dead leaves. That's been up there since the house was built in 86, 87, 88, 89, I think. So it's been up there, Christ, almost 30 years. But we trimmed it out, and there was a couple stumps there, but we threw some things on some stumps to make them look interesting. And even on the waterfalls, threw a couple critters on there. Little princess critter. And even on some of the succulents, we haven't really decorated yet. I did put, as you can see, a solar light system here. And at night, these solar lights light up the area very nicely. Okay, so they're all over the perimeter of the solar lights. Okay, let's take a quick look at the other side. Don't want to make a huge long video here. And the other side of the driveway, is another different type of concept, still where we've got the two sun pations, or actually two big ones and one small one up front. Okay, that's sun patient 1, sun patient 2, and small baby sun patient. Okay, and then there was a huge tree here. Cut down the tree and ground up the stump, but we still had a slope. I don't know if you can see this is kind of sloping down. So the slope, we built another little rock garden. Not rock garden, but succulent garden. Okay, so now you got that. Then I put in artificial grass. Okay, that's not real grass. That's artificial grass. It's top of the line artificial grass that at Home Depot they sell for $3.99 a square yard. I found the wholesaler in Arizona who sold it to me for $2.09 a square yard. So I got it for like half the retail price. There, you can see a good picture there. And then I also, to give a little bit of separation, I went to the Oceanside Rock Quarry where they give away recycled rocks, and I picked up a whole bunch of these, as you can see, alternating white and, I don't know what you would call that, rust, brown. It looks beautiful up front. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but I kind of built the perimeter around it in the rock, and that's the right side of the house as you're on the street facing, looking forward. And then that's the gate that leads to the backyard. Oh, also forgot to mention, we put in pavers. This is all brand new. Okay, looks like the side of the house wall that could use a little cleaning up there, but we put in a pattern of cement stone pavers, and it's 2 feet wide, and it starts from where the plumbing water main line is and goes to the gate, and when it reaches the gate it's 3 feet in depth, goes all the way across. So from here to here, from left to right, from the property retaining wall to the house, that's the garage, is 6 feet wide, and that's 2 feet wide there, and then 3 feet in depth there. So the original thought was to put those big Edco trash cans on the part back in the back here, but we decided, God, it looks so pretty, why cover them up with ugly trash cans? Bad enough that the gate is 30 years old, could use a real darn good paint job, as you can see, and probably could use a whole new gate based on termite activity that has happened over the years. We had the place termited when I bought it 3 years ago, but this is like termite city, this part of San Diego. There's like termites all over the place, so they're probably back, but you can never get rid of them entirely. Anyway, so that's the house. No time for the tour of the inside. I just wanted to show off the new landscaping features. And there's a little palm there. That palm tree was there before, along with this. I don't know what the name of that tree is, a ficus or something. I'm not sure what that big one is. Those two trees are actually not on our property line. They're on the neighbor's property line. And I kind of cut them off a little bit at our property line so they wouldn't drop leaves like crazy, but they're still dropping a little bit. But we'll clean them up now and then. It's not that hard to do. And that's it. That's the new landscape. And I'll upload some pictures of the old landscape. You can see that it was all pretty much grass, and now we're going to be getting $2 a square foot times 700 square feet rebate from the state of California for doing what we did, converting it to a drought resistant landscape, which I designed and had some helpers build for me, with me. Thank you.